Talking with famous people. Host Derek here from Talking with Famous People, and frankly, I'm not feeling particularly well, and the reason is because, it just occurred to me, I haven't eaten anything but 2 donuts all day. I did have 2 donuts from 7-Eleven several hours ago with this cup of coffee. I'm starving, and I'm starting to feel bad. I thought I'd take this opportunity to discuss some of the pitfalls of living that the ENTP personality type runs afoul of. One of them is not eating regularly enough. Now look, if you're another personality type and you sit down to eat with an ENTP, let's talk about our eating habits in general. Number one, you're going to find the ENTP finishes his food very quickly and then he wants to leave. Or if he's a drinker and they're drinking, then he wants to stay and drink forever, or until he passes out, probably. If he's not an alcoholic like me, then maybe not. But in other words, eating is an activity that is designed to get nutrition into the ENTP's body. It is not, and if it is going to be the activity, like if you're cooking and something, okay, fine. Well, then that's the activity, and so it's fun and it's cool and it's interesting. But if it's just eating, then we're probably not going to sit there and dilly-dally over our food. Eating is not something that we're likely to prioritize as hugely important. So, if you're like me, then you've developed some compensatory mechanisms because people don't like being hurried away from their food when you're done eating, right? Which means, for me, I go outside and smoke a cigarette. I usually take several cigarette breaks during the course of a meal. I don't necessarily smoke a whole cigarette when I go outside. I might go outside, smoke a couple puffs of cigarette, come back. I'm a particularly ADD version of an ENTP. I honestly believe it's an implicit quality to the trait. I mean, an implicit quality to the personality type. I don't think, in most cases, it's an actual disorder, but I do think that it's a shortcoming implicit to being an ENTP that one can address medically if one wants to, and that can be successful. But that's going to be something that everybody has to come to terms with on their own, right? Whether or not you feel as though being this scattered justifies medicating is something that you're going to have to decide for yourself, and don't let anybody else tell you one way or the other. That's what I'd say about that. Regarding the food thing, other people have a lot of weight around food that we probably don't. I think there's a certain kind of ENTP that is like me, tall and skinny, high metabolism, head in clouds, distracted, poor follow through, all those other traits that one associates with that character. And those traits are going to run afoul of other people's traditions a lot. I have had some such chance to think about this today in relation to my wife's video that she put up, my ex-wife's video she put up last night, in which she explained how she and I had a lot of conflict over holidays because I didn't think they were particularly important. She did. Here's Coach Abraham. Hello, Coach Abraham. I've got 35 seconds left on this 5-minute video, so.
I decided to wear my douchebag outfit today.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Shorts and a blazer.
Well, we are going to a douchebag contest.
We are, definitely.
I'm planning on winning, but now I'm worried. I got some competition in the car with me. Only 20 seconds left, so I'm going to wait to start this car up.
Is this the 5-minute series?
This is the part of the 5-minute video
The 5-minute
series.
series.
This one is about ENTP eating habits, actually.
Oh, I can tell you a lot about those.
I'm starving, is what the point of it is. We got to go through drive-thru right now.
All right.
Talking with famous people.